What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Pharaoh Sid's Court. And week 5 was another 500 week. There were 14 games, and I went 7-7. It was a crazy week, so let's start off with what went right. Now, I picked 2 games that I deem as upset picks. One was the Saints to beat the Giants for their first win, and they did that. They led at the half 16-14, then dominated the second half, shutting the Giants out in the second half, adding on another 10 points. Final score, 26-14 Saints. Now, the other game I deemed as an upset was for the Jaguars to beat the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. And guess what? Jaguars pulled it off. Trevor Lawrence scrambled on a broken play to put the Jags ahead for the game-winning touchdown. Jags win. So that leaves us with what went wrong. And we start off with our last undefeated teams, the Eagles and the Bills. And both of them lose on Sunday. The Eagles, after dominating the first half of the game, do nothing in the second half. The Broncos come back, take the lead, win the game. Bills, maybe they, just like I did, didn't think much of the Patriots. Allow the Patriots to come in there, school them on Sunday Night Football. It's just one of those things that happens, I guess. The next thing to go wrong was me picking against my team. That would be the Carolina Panthers. Now, I picked the Dolphins to beat the Panthers, and when they jumped out to a 17-0 lead, looked like Panthers fucking up as usual. But then the Panthers stormed back, win the game 27-24. Yeah, Rico Dowdle running for over 200 yards against them. Totally unprecedented stuff. I guess I'm going to have to start picking my team more. And finally, to cap it all off, we have the NFL bloopers game of the week. The Cardinals losing to the Titans to give the Titans their first win. Now, it looked like the Cardinals had everything in control. They did everything they could to find a way to lose this game. And I'm going to detail more of that in the weekly Power Rankings video. So now my overall record is 43-35 for an overall winning percentage of 55%. So, as always, we'll try to improve upon that winning percentage with this week's picks. And without further ado, actually, quick note. Before I make the picks, 2 teams will be on bye this week, the Vikings and the Texans, and that gives us 15 games for this week. Now, without further ado, for the Thursday night game, I'm picking the Eagles to bounce back with a win over the Giants. Next, the Sunday morning game in London, I'm taking the Broncos over the Jets. For the rest of Sunday's games, I have the Colts over the Cardinals, the Chargers over the Dolphins, the Patriots over the Saints, the Steelers over the Browns, the Seahawks over the Jaguars, even though I've been picking the Jaguars as of late, the Rams over the Ravens, the Raiders over the Titans, Packers over the Bengals, 49ers over the Bucks. Pick from my heart, my Panthers to beat the Cowboys. I know a lot of Cowboys fans, y'all. So that's going to be a great win if we pull that off. The Sunday night game, the Lions over the Chiefs. Monday night games, the Bills over the Falcons. And the Commanders over the Bears. Those are my picks. NFL, yeah, we're in week 6 now. Season's kind of going by quick. We're like a third of the way through. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about my picks down in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Holla at y'all next week. Peace.